You're not crazy. Some people really are toxic. And the truth is, you'll meet every single one of them at least once in your life. They'll drain your confidence, twist your words, and make you question your worth. But once you learn to spot them, you'll never fall for their games again. So today, let's break down 8 toxic personalities you'll face, how to recognize them, and how to protect yourself like a man who knows his value. Let's start. Number 1. The narcissist. The narcissist always needs to be the center of attention. When you win, they downplay it. When you shine, they find a way to steal your light. They'll say things like, "You just got lucky," or "It's not that big of a deal," because your success reminds them of their failures. Here's the truth. Narcissists can't stand when you don't revolve around them. They'll test you with subtle insults, backhanded compliments, and fake concern. How to handle them? Stop explaining yourself. Narcissists feed on reactions. The moment you stop trying to prove your worth, you take away their control. Keep your distance, stay calm, and never give them the drama they crave. Number 2, the gaslighter. This one is dangerous because they make you doubt your own mind. They'll twist facts, deny what happened, and say things like, "Are you sure? I think you're overreacting." Soon, you start questioning yourself, your memory, your instincts, your emotions. That's the gaslighter's power. Confusion. How to handle them? Write things down. Keep evidence. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Gaslighters hate people who are sure of themselves. So your best weapon is clarity and confidence. Number 3, the energy vampire. You know that one person who drains your energy every time you talk to them? That's the energy vampire. They complain constantly, dump their problems on you, and leave you emotionally exhausted. They never look for solutions, only sympathy. And no matter how much advice you give, they'll come back next week with the same story. How to handle them? Protect your peace. You're not a therapist. You're not a punching bag. You can care without carrying their weight. Set boundaries like, "Hey, I can't talk about this right now," or "I hope you find a solution." That single sentence can save your mental energy. Number 4, the constant critic. This one hides behind just being honest. They'll pick apart everything you do, your work, your looks, your choices, until you start doubting yourself. They call it feedback, but it's really control. If they can make you insecure, they can make you small. How to handle them? Ask yourself one question. Is this person more successful, disciplined, or happier than me? If not, ignore them. Because confident people don't tear others down. Insecure people do. Surround yourself with people who correct you privately and cheer for you publicly. Number 5, the guilt tripper. This one uses emotion as a weapon. They'll make you feel bad for saying no. They'll remind you of every favor they ever did for you just to get their way again. They'll say things like, "After everything I've done for you," or "I guess you don't care about me anymore." Sound familiar? How to handle them? Recognize manipulation when you feel unnecessary guilt. You don't owe anyone your peace, time, or energy. If helping someone always leaves you feeling worse, that's not kindness, that's control. Remember, real relationships aren't built on guilt, they're built on respect. Number 6, the green-eyed monster. Jealousy makes people do crazy things. The green-eyed monster can be anyone, a friend, a coworker, even family. At first, they'll smile at your success, but behind your back, they'll minimize it or spread rumors. They can't stand to see you rise higher than them. How to handle them? Stop oversharing. Not everyone deserves to know your goals, income, or plans. Keep your wins private until they're undeniable. And when you sense envy, don't argue. Distance. You can't fix jealousy with kindness. You can only protect your peace. Number 7, the gossip. The gossip lives for other people's mistakes. They use secrets like currency, trading one story for another, never realizing they're losing respect in the process. If they gossip to you, they'll gossip about you, always. How to handle them? When someone starts gossiping, say something simple like, "Man, I don't really talk about people who aren't here." It sets a line without starting drama, and soon, they'll realize you're not an easy target. Remember, confident men talk about goals, not gossip. Number 8, the passive-aggressive person. This one is tricky because their words sound polite, but their tone cuts deep. They'll say things like, "Wow, must be nice to have so much free time," or "Good for you, I could never do that." They hide their anger behind sarcasm and the resentment behind fake smiles. How to handle them? Don't play the guessing game. When someone's being passive-aggressive, call it out calmly. Say, "Hey, it sounds like you're upset. Want to talk about it directly?" Most won't. They'll either get honest or disappear, and both are wins for you. Here's the truth. You can't avoid toxic people forever, but you can control how much power they have over you. Once you stop trying to please, prove, or fix everyone, you'll see how peaceful life becomes. Protect your energy like it's money, because every time you let a toxic person in, you pay for it with your focus, your confidence, and your peace. Learn to recognize the patterns, stay calm, and move smart. That's how you win in silence. If you found this video valuable, subscribe